The Crooked Roads Mountain of Music Homecoming is gearing up for their annual 9-day festival to celebrate traditional Southwest Virginia music. Ted Olson is here with more. Ted, so good to see you. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks for the invitation.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Of course. So tell me a little bit about the Mountain of Music Festival.
Okay, Mountains of Music Homecoming is a festival offered every year by the Crooked Road, Virginia's Heritage Music Trail. And so for 9 days in June, the beautiful part of the year, of course, people can come to Southwest Virginia and drive along the Crooked Road and stop at various venues and see special concerts that we're putting on in conjunction with this great activity, this great series of events.
Right, and so it's 9 days, so people can come for all of it, they can come for portions of it, and that's what's so great, is that you have it spread out over those 9 days. Tell us a little bit about the music part.
Sure. One of the important functions of the Crooked Road is to introduce people to the music traditions of Southwest Virginia and Appalachia. And so there'll be 4 major concerts that we're offering, actually a few more than that, but celebrating 4 legends of Appalachian music. So people, of course, have heard the names Doc Watson, Bill Monroe, the Stanley Brothers, and Doyle Lawson. We're staging some very special kind of reunion concerts and celebrations of these legendary musicians. And of course, Doyle Lawson is still with us, so he's celebrating the 40th anniversary of his band, Quicksilver. And there will in fact be 3 concerts dedicated to celebrating his legacy, his secular and his gospel music legacy. Then there'll be concerts dedicated to celebrating the legacy of Bill Monroe, including some reunions of some of his musicians. They hadn't played together in many years, but they're getting together for this special occasion. There'll be a special Doc Watson celebration. Of course, the great guitarist has not been with us for a few years, but his band will be reuniting for this purpose of celebrating his legacy. And of course, the Stanley Brothers. So these are just some of many concerts that are being offered. There are nearly 24 special concerts being offered.
Wow, and you even mentioned that there's so many different new venues too added to this year's Homecoming Festival, right?
That's right. For example, one of the special venues along the Crooked Road is Rex Theater in Galax, and they're going to be staging a special event which will be a live radio broadcast. So people will be in the audience hearing some great local music and getting kind of on air, kind of pumped over the airwaves. Yeah, so it's a celebration of another important Appalachian music tradition, which is the use of media to broadcast music to people, and it's part of the ways by which that music becomes popular.
Definitely. And you know, besides music, you guys are also going to have food there, and we were kind of laughing earlier. You guys have a special name for this, right? Right.
There'll be 3 special events called festivals, which you know, kind of puns on the word festival, of course, but it will be truly a feast of Appalachian cuisine where people can attend and taste great food by great chefs, and then also enjoy great music at each one of these festivals. And one of them in particular will be celebrating the best in Appalachian dance. So,
that's something new that you guys are adding this year as well, right?
This year will be a tribute to Appalachian dance traditions. So a number of the concerts will kind of combine music and dance, and there'll be world-class dancers at all of these events.
That's wonderful. And so what made you decide that you wanted to add this new segment of kind of an emphasis on these dance traditions?
Well, of course, when people hear music such as at the Carter Fold or at many other venues around the region, they just can't help but dance, of course. So this is a way of bringing that part of the story about the music tradition that is about more than music. It's about dance and fellowship of people gathering together. That's why we call it, of course, Mountains of Music Homecoming. It's like a gathering of people. So the dance part has always been a factor, but we've never kind of made it the main focus. So this year it's an equal focus to the music.
That's wonderful. And of course you guys have a full schedule online, and that's how people can buy their tickets as well.
That's right. There are ticketed events. Tickets are available online. People can Google basically Mountains of Music Homecoming, and they will get the site, and then they can look for the concerts that interest them and purchase tickets there. And virtually all the concerts will offer children's discounts. So Kids can go for a reduced rate. I should also point out that Mountains of Music Homecoming will also sponsor a whole number, I think there are more than 80 cultural events, which are most of them free of charge.
Wow, that's wonderful.
These are in addition to the dance concerts and the music concerts and the food exhibitions.
So you can bring the whole family on down, right?
Exactly, and in the process appreciate the beauties of Southwest Virginia.
And appreciate all the cultural aspects as well.
Exactly.
Ted, thank you so much.
Thank
we really
you.
do appreciate all the information. If you want to buy tickets for the Mountains of Music Homecoming Festival, is right there on your screen. You can also check out their full schedule online as well. And coming up after the break, we'll be heading over to the kitchen. Margie from Serenity Knoll will be joining us making a little dim sum.
Are you looking